And out, and we're live!
Excellent.
Hopefully.
I shall begin the work.
Oh, right, I made this little thing. Which, now that I look at it from the top, it kinda looks like a penguin. Like one of those penguins from Subnautica.
You made a penguin.
I have made the penguin.
Right, I need a bit of grinder. That's what I need.
But yeah, I was going to do some scouting, if I remember correctly.
I believe that was why you had built it.
Batman! Hello!
Meanwhile, I am going to rebuild the entrance because I have plans.
Hey Dandage, welcome in. Also, for those who don't know, Dwarf is also streaming. Let me quickly get that messaged. Oh, messaged? Yes, get that messaged. But get that message pinned. It wants to, at least, there we go. Hey Chrosax, welcome in. Hello Evan Star. Okay, I think I have enough power.
So, just general resources, is it that you are scouting for?
Probably,
Shut up and take my money.
Anna Smartis, thanks so much for the resub. And hello, Ada. Ada. Yeah, so this one was pure gold. Also, it looks like the text is gold on my thing. I love it. That's the moon. That one has stone and nickel and cobalt.
Excellent.
But yeah, the idea is just to visit a bunch of the asteroids and get the resources around here saved. Oh, Dandage, don't worry about it. Like, all you need to know about this series is that we're intending to do a scenario, but never doing the scenario.
Yes. So far, I believe this is like our second detour.
That's accurate, yeah. At least we're in space again.
Indeed. We are certainly in space.
Also, one thing we should be a little bit cautious of is pirates. They can start showing up.
Yes, I am. Guns are on my list of things to do.
You love detours, they're your favorite tour? Well, then you've come to the right place. Because that's all we have. A self-made scenario? I wouldn't go that far. That's being very generous because we're not really doing a scenario? Yeesh. Sorry, I'm having one of those days.
What isn't our scenario? See how long we could ignore Goodbot for.
Yes.
You can take all the time in the world, but please do the scenario.
Only if you're lucky, good bot. Only if you're lucky.
Although I have, for when we do actually decide to do the scenario, I have got a save more or less ready to go for future shenanigans.
Oh. I am going at 300 meters per second. That feels so illegal. But I love it. Oh! Remember what I said about the space pirates being able to show up?
Yes.
There's a space pirate vulture.
Please don't lead it home. I haven't built the guns yet.
Hey, Baldernick.
Although I suppose we do have guns on
This is silicon nickel.
We have guns on the refinery ship, but I would prefer not to have to use those ones.
Yeah. Hey, that's an asteroid. Yes. Okay, let me quickly get that one noted down as well. Actually, on second thought, maybe I shouldn't, but then again... I'm sure it won't spot me. Hey, Stardust! The profile of my ship makes it look like a bladeless helicopter? I don't know what type of helicopters you have, but that's not how they look over here in the Netherlands. Ship hasn't even loaded in yet.
Those helicopters would be useful when most of your country is below sea level.
Is it giving chase? Oh, I sure hope not. That's from the side. Oh! Yeah, okay, fair. I see that, yeah. Does kind of look like a helicopter like this.
And you know what must be done. Blades on the top.
No, no, no. That one has iron. Nice. Hey, Shomukan. Welcome in. And hello, Undulate Comic. I almost missed you in there. Nothing bad comes from finning rotors on subgrids. Mm-hmm.
No, nothing at all. Only Clang, and as we know, Clang is our Lord and Saviour and is good.
You really struggled to find good words about it, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Yes, Clang is good.
Well, I spent most of last night writing about the Russian Revolution, so all of my good words went into that.
Ah. Fair enough. Why did I see a space pirate signal for 52 kilometers away?
Was it a Mayday?
Maybe I didn't quite catch it.
Those things have got quite a large broadcast range.
Hmm. So this said iron, right? Yes. Did it say anything else? No. Hey, pet player, welcome in. Okay, I'm headed back home. After scanning these asteroids.
Fair enough. Too dangerous out there, was it? Or did you get everything you need?
We have most things. I just don't want to stick around for too long with that vulture nearby.
Understandable.
Not really something I trust.
Yeah, guns have moved to the top of my queue, so they will be. I will have some soon.
Okay.
Mostly just going to be like across the entrance, but
But there's a whole bunch of stuff. So that's iron and nickel? I think. Hey Titan, welcome in. And hey Billy Bob, welcome into you as well. Funny that you would actually mention that, Titan. I may or may not have well, not really convinced. I bought Pal World for a friend and he's been playing it for 11 hours just this day.
that is a lot
So...
of power.
yeah. I'm very happy that he likes it. And yes, I am an enabler. You would have done the same? Yeah, I just hope I can play some more with him again soon. It's fun to play games with him. But schedules, so... what the heck is going on with that asteroid? Kinda looks like a giant skull. Like animal skull. One eye socket here, another here. Oh, I'm in planetary gravity.
We are not moving the base to the skull.
Oh. Hey, Hal! Welcome in. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You're still in World Shaper. Oh, I really do need to continue on that again soon.
I've mostly been, well, I haven't actually played that much recently, but I have uh, I have been doing a bit of Enshrouded.
Ooh. Oh, I found the shyest little bit of magnesium here.
Oh, just a little guy.
It's a little fella. There it is. You will soon run out of things to do and you need our those teleporters. Oh dear. You want to stop by to see how I was doing since it's been a few? You do have stuff to do, so you won't be here for too long. Aww. Well, that's fair. It is annoying to have to adult, though.
Indeed. I dislike adulting.
What? There's a lot of vultures around here. Or I'm just continuously circling the same one, but...
Great.
Oh, I hope it's not moving. It better not be. Oh, it better not be. That looks like cobalt. Okay, I don't think it's following me, which is good. And I am in approach of the asteroid now.
Okay.
4K's out.
Right. You'll get to see the first, the top part of the door. It's
Ooh.
more or less laid out.
I am approaching the Christmas tree. Oh, well, I guess the pine tree.
Yes, the pine tree of destiny.
I think I see your unknown signal as well.
Well, you're welcome to it.
It's 2K's out. I'm too lazy for that. Ooh. It's very conveyor-y right now.
Yes. That's because, basically I'm going to put like a little battery of guns. See where the pillars are? At the top of where each of those pillars are, I'm going to put a little battery of guns.
Ah. Fair enough.
When you started talking about pirate vultures, I decided that the conveying was probably more important to get done before Greebles.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And recharge. Please sit in here though, because I'm missing chat. Or on the topic of other games, what kind of people would you recommend stationeers to? You probably just hyper-focus on seeds. The people who don't mind a little bit of grind, and those who are a bit more technical about the way they play games. For example, in Space Engineers, I think if you like building with subgrids, like that technical state of mind, I think you might enjoy stationeers. Like, you have to enjoy complicated things. Because it's relatively realistic. One day you might decide to get back into Space Engineers, it's just you don't want to play alone is the main thing. That and you still want to play Astroneer. Again, not alone. You get stuck when mining an Astroneer because you're blind. And yeah, I do agree, hell. Many games are more fun when you play with friends. Which is also why I'm playing this with Dwarf.
Indeed.
That way we can get up to shenanigans together. Or have the other suffer the person's shenanigans.
It's I too and an enabler.
Oh.
I enable your shenanigans.
More better with friends. Indeed. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa. I might be able to put some turrets on this little outpost that I've been building.
Yep, I was gonna leave that little sticky out bit to you to design.
As you are scared to face the consequences if you work on that,
Well,
or?
no, I just I kind of want both of us to have like design input into the base. So
Ah,
effectively, I was in the little sketching in that I was doing. I did leave areas which I was being like, okay, then so I'll like Shadow can build like a structure in that gap
yeah.
and kind of like planned uh for that because we are playing together, so we should like design together.
Yeah. And what happened to the drink water command? I got sick and I need to be cautious about what I eat and drink, but luckily that's not as big as an issue anymore, so I will probably add it back right now.
You drank it all. That's what happened to drink water command.
Yeah, I live by the sea, which is no longer existent because I hydrated too much.
Yeah, we archaeologists are getting very excited about being able to excavate Doggerland.
Yeah, give me a moment. Let's see. Your rewards, channel points, manage rewards. Hydrate. And also, uh, oh jeez, that, okay, that scared me. Give me a moment to do some things. I'm almost ready. There was one more thing that I had to add. There we go. And yes, I shall hydrate. Also, thank you for tapping me back into the game when I didn't immediately want to. And yes, Cumbrian shenanigans are more fun when you have someone to blame.
Indeed.
And hydration successful. Now to get your stream back. There we go.
I'm sure Shadow blames me for shenanigans I'm not even part of sometimes.
Usually I'm the one getting blamed for everything. I mean, I sometimes am the cause for that as well, of course, but still.
Okay, so
Well, blaming Capac is fun, but I prefer blaming Splitsy. Because many of this stuff is actually his fault. He got me more into space engineers.
Indeed. I
Did we not?
I certainly blame Splitsy for my space engineer shenanigans.
Yeah, as you should.
There's quite a lot of quite a lot of my early playtime was spent whilst watching Survivor Maybe.
Oh, poor Splitsy got auto-corrected. Wait, Dutch verb from anything. Ow. What type of turret do we want?
I have been
Rocket.
the ones I'm building up over here are assault cannon turrets.
Yeah, I'm tempted to do artillery.
Well, it's your it's your hut.
They'll just be very loud when they fire, but that's gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's fine. How far back were you planning on this building of yours going? All the way back?
I...
Or,
maybe?
seen as
If that's
otherwise,
okay.
otherwise we might need to. I might need to rethink the lights on the pillars, but there we go.
Well, I can work around it as well. If you need me to.
Not particularly fast either way. I just
Oh, right. Yeah, actually, let's just have a small cargo container here. That way I can leave stuff from here.
yeah, I should have thought about that. I was building a massive conveyor line, but
Oh
well.
So I just disconnected the conveyor line and then I got confused, like, hey, why can't I withdraw components anymore? Oh wait, what am I doing?
Right, there is some guns up.
That will make it very difficult to make this airtight. That's fine anyway. I don't think we need auto repair. Let's grab some more resources and then the gun will be almost ready. Never mind. Why do we not have components? Is it just build planner being weird, or it's not
No,
actually having components?
We should have components.
Have a good one, Hill.
Where
There we
are
go.
you trying to get them? Oh, well.
No, it was just build planner being weird. Don't worry about it. It worked now.
Okay.
Let's see. Ammo? Yeah, ammo. So, autocannon magazines, let's have 100 of those. Assault cannon shells and artillery shells. Oh, artillery requires uranium. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, that's what I was scouting for.
Did you find any?
Don't think so.
Well, out you go.
Yeah, indeed.
We'll need it to feed your artillery helmet.
Indeed. And power.
Yeah. And rockets.
Yeah. Also, I am kind of tempted to make like a very dumb automatic transport, where I can just give it a GPS and then tell it to come over to my location.
Sounds good.
Although I'm not sure how it would handle the asteroids, like having to go around an asteroid. That is the one thing I'm kind of worried about. Okay, so let's see. This had iron?
Well, we could always put like an antenna on the base, and you could remote control into it. Like that.
True, true. Not detecting that asteroid. How about that little tiny speck of asteroid? Scanning. Oh. Seems to be made out... Wait, made out of entirely cobalt? No stone, just cobalt?
Can't be right.
Okay. Also, is there uranium on the moon? No, right?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, I thought it was maybe platinum that was there?
Yeah, I think platinum is moon, but I'm fairly certain uranium is asteroids. Other modded planets, and I don't know, could be anything.
Well, yeah, but we don't really have any modded planets. Unless we want to take a giant detour and add more things to do. Oh! Holy uranium!
Oh, you found some.
Yes, I did. I don't know how much or little though, but I certainly have found some uranium. I don't think I have a drill on me. Oh. Found some uraniums. I'm actually not too far away from base either, it's only 15 k's. So let me gobble up that uranium. Yum. Did I make a stone ejection system for my big mining ship?
Probably. I mean, we're doing quite well for basic resources, and if we need any basic resources, surely we're just going to go mine like actual iron.
Yeah.
And things like gold and uranium are a pain in the bum to mine sometimes.
True.
But uranium isn't too bad, but...
Well, I guess the refining is the real pain of uranium. Uranium? Wanted to combine uranium and uranium? Uranium? Yeah. Then I think the only thing we're missing is platinum? I think so. But we kinda got some platinum already. In our own way. By, borrowing it from the neighbors.
Well, we can always go poke some spice pirates if we want some more.
True. Very true.
And it would be nice to actually give, like once we've built a battleship or two, it would be nice to actually give them a bit of a test run before we do the scenario.
True. Off I go. Although I don't have the stone injection system yet, but it'll be fine. Still need to figure out a way of how to do it. I guess I can do it to the side of the pistons. That might smack it into my thrusters, which is, well, not ideal, as one might imagine. So, I have been playing a little bit of solo Ares to the War, and something that I've noticed, I'm using a lot of uranium. Like, in normal Space Engineers, I don't really use uranium at all. Because I just never get around to finding it. Also, what do you mean, a Majestic Dwarf? We have a very Majestic Dwarf here.
Yes, indeed, I am here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do apologise. The three people in my chat who I was focused on the welding.
Huh. Wait, very silent. You shouldn't be that quiet. Unless you mean like not a very talkative dwarf.
Yeah, again, if I'm very silent, it's probably due to the fact I'm focused on welding. I do apologize.
Non-verbal dwarf. Okay. I was about to say, like, he's coming through loud and clear on my end. Out the back of the drill heads, maybe for stone injection. We'll see.
Okay. So that bit is done. So if we're gonna mirror the top there, these need to be those.
Here we go. You're running on being om-nommed.
Nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Excellent.
And a lot of stone as well, but that'll... Nom 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 nom. Like a worm digging into an apple. Exactly.
Right, then can't have one of those on there.
Bonk. I'm probably just going to mine this entire deposit.
Yeah, I may as well.
Also, I might make a new miner. Something that has a little bit more mobility and maybe a little bit more clang as well.
Well, we do have, well, this place is normally a shipyard, so I say go for it.
How many thruster components do we have? Or, well, I guess I can make it hydrogen as well. If I wanted to.
Right, faster components we have 1,664.
Not enough.
If you say so.
It is going to be a large grid ship that I'm thinking of. And something that has a very long proboscis. So I can make it as girthy as I want it to be, and then it can just dig into a asteroid. Okay, good pot.
More steel plate. Yes, welcome, engineer. Take all the time you need. What do you think I'm doing?
Yep. Yep.
I am taking all of the time in the world.
Indeed. But yeah, my idea is to have like a spinning drill on a compacted piston setup, so I can just knob. Also, actually, that is a good point, Angelate. We should probably get some more refineries up and running for this uranium as well.
I have plans on where they are going to go. I just haven't got around to building the place yet.
Okay.
Give me a chance to actually build a base.
No. So why aren't we doing the scenario yet, Dwarf?
Because we keep getting distracted and you keep making me build bases.
Yeah, so why haven't you built the base yet?
I'm building it.
Build faster! More!
I am literally building as fast as I can.
We don't have any interesting dangers in space apart from space pirates, which is basically random. Either you are going to be attacked by a very small grid drone, or you suddenly get an Argentavis after you. That's how those things are called, right?
Well, they... Like, those vultures are pretty meaty as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been bullying me in my space start areas of the war, which I did eventually just land on the planet because I got mad. %98 of my power is currently being used. Oof.
But to be honest, I think for a while at least, the two fully tricked out refineries on the refinery ship should be able to manage.
Hopefully, yeah. Actually, can't I just do this? Yeah.
But as I said, I have plans for where I want refineries and stuff to go. I just haven't got round to building the space where I thought you could put them.
And hey, Sherater. Any interesting dangers in space? Hint, hint, reavers. Are we categorizing the engineers as dangers? If they are piloting. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Shadow is very dangerous when she's driving.
Well, then I have good news for you. I'm currently not piloting my ship. A script is doing that for me.
Okay, I feel slightly safer.
Okay, but let's see. I have about 150k of uranium, very roughly.
That will keep us going for a while.
No, not 150. 100. Sorry, I read it wrong. I'm not used to seeing 40.5 units of an ore.
Right, so now let us get the rest of this armor done over there.
Yeah, never mind. I felt like maybe I can leave my ship.
Yeah, see, it is the safety door.
Yeah, it keeps the engineers safe from whatever is outside the door. It's a space, quote-unquote, tan. You can during the brief window if you time it right. Don't you know how big of an if that is? Me? Timing something?
So the rest of this is good. I'm just going to put some of those in there, I think.
I'm 2Ks away. Be warned.
I'm trying to get my creation finished before you crash into it.
Wow.
Oh, of course. They are not yet connected.
Shut up and take my money.
This unit. Thanks so much for the resub. Also, be warned, I abandoned ship.
Oh, good.
I am no longer a danger.
Right, so the pillar setup over here is more or less what I was thinking for the other side as well. Although, so this...
Ow! Sorry?
I see. I see how it is. Did you survive the Kabakaning?
I did survive the Kapakaning, yes. I think I'm a ghost. But I killed an imposter of you. They weren't wearing the terracotta suit, so...
Yeah, they should have been.
Exactly.
But yeah, over here, this is not getting
Oh!
towards finished.
Oh, I see. Well, the thing people said is that we are a danger when we're piloting a ship.
No, I am a danger when piloting a jetpack.
Yeah, no, I'm just a... I'm a danger. But I am on 18 HP. So I should probably heal.
Should probably be on less.
I'm lost. I went to the lungs of the ship and now I'm lost. There we go, that's way better. Just had to wipe the blood off of my suit.
You didn't. So what do you think to the general layout over here? This one.
I like it. Only thing I am a little bit worried about is the... oh, how thin the middle is.
What do you mean, how in what the fact that it's like actual columns. Well, that look, there's a gap in the middle.
It looks too feeble, too thin. Also, Dwarf, you got raided.
Oh, oh, hello, hello, everybody. Sorry, I was concentrating on welding. I did not notice you come in. How was Enshrouded?
Hmm.
Yes, I do need some notifications. I do need to do all of that actual somewhat professional streamer stuff.
It sounds like you're calling Splitsy unprofessional for not having those things.
No, he's obviously a professional streamer. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And can
He is very professional streamer.
and can read chat.
Reading chat is overrated anyhow. Right, chat? Hey, Ghost! Ooh.
Yes. So for a little background for the raiders, for those who do not know, basically we are avoiding doing the never surrender scenario for as long as possible. This involves getting sidetracked on a myriad of adventures, including deciding that to adequately prepare, we need to build a shipyard in an asteroid to build the ships to go do the scenario.
Indeed. We are actually getting there, though. Jokes aside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we are basically playing anything but the never surrender scenario on the never surrender scenario. Where is your army of automatons? We are building the factory right now. So, soon. Hopefully. A murderous hive of bees? More like hornets.
I wonder if it would be possible to build like a swarm of drones which just like you know, like Japanese bees which just like grab onto something and vibrate until it dies.
Are you suggesting that we just make clang drones? Something that locks onto a ship and then just starts clanging out?
Yeah, why not?
Just make a miniature clang drive.
Weaponized clang drones.
That actually sounds like a fun challenge.
But I can also imagine that they would you could just I suppose you might be able to actually immobilize something if you had enough drones with inertial dampeners lock onto it.
Yeah.
Whether or not you could maintain enough drones to immobilize it, seeing as I'm sure it would try to murder them.
Well, if anything, you might just want a drone to latch onto one of the enemy ships that is very hard to hit. So other enemy ships just start hitting that ship. Utilize the friendly damage.
Yeah,
Friendly
that would
fire.
be And we have our next adventure planned to completely avoid the snow for a little bit.
Hmm?
Working out how to build these weaponized drones.
Oh no, we're gonna do that during the scenario. Like, what other time is there?
Well, I would imagine preparation for the scenario, but I guess during is good, I suppose. Right, so you think the columns look a bit feeble?
Yeah. Like, they look good, don't get me wrong, but for something that needs to be able to resist a little bit of gunfire? Like, maybe just build them out of heavy armor down the middle?
Yeah, possibly. Although, I think the columns themselves aren't really going to get shot at.
Well, you never know.
There isn't anything in them which has computers.
Ah, yes, building the factory to build the factory that may someday in distant future will build the factory for factory drones to make the war drones. Indeed. Also, how are we on magnesium right now?
Could always use more.
Yeah, fair.
I think we have a little bit, but not a massive amount. But considering that we are planning on fighting a war at some point. Right, so that's that part of the front sorted. Right. I also apologise if the way I fly in Space Engineers is completely unpleasant. It's probably a window into the mind of unmedicated ADHD.
Oh.
Sometimes I just like to fly about and go, and in my mind be going, wee.
You have power in your jetpack and you're gonna use that power in your jetpack.
Oh, indeed. Yes, suit lady, inventory is in fact full.
Ooh. No, no. Ow. Oh, great sword. Oh, I guess I can just run through here as well. Bless you.
Sorry about that.
Hydration completed. Bless you.
Ugh.
You do need those lungs, you know that?
No, I don't. They're
Okay.
defective anyway.
Ooh. You still have warranty on them?
No.
That sucks.
They have been trying to reach me about the extended warranty for my lungs.
Okay. I will be transferring the resources into the cargo containers, by the way.
Okay.
Already setting up ISIs for that. Figured it might as well happen. Long enough. Let's see. Auto container assignment. False. Auto crafting is fine. All that stuff is fine.
Where did you put the programmable block?
Behind the cargo containers, right here.
Ah, excellent. That's nice and out of the way.
Indeed. And I kind of like the look of it there. Warning,
Also,
stuff could be transferred from...
Also, it's not seasonal, but I feel I should show people the other solar array, just for.
Oh dear. Wait, but you can transfer to cargo.
The next one I build should look like an Easter egg.
Oh, that reminds me. So, I am still obsessed with Palworld, and I've been hunting eggs. And then I realized that Easter isn't that far away.
Do you reckon they'll do an event for it?
They're already doing a semi-Valentine related event?
Oh, is it with, like, I don't even know what it's called, but the dodgy one.
Oh, Lowfander.
Yeah.
I mean... Not sure if that one was in a promotional image for it. Strangely enough. Actually, no. Lowfander was not in that image. Interesting. Not that I'm complaining, because that thing is absolutely cursed.
Indeed it is.
You've been watching for about 10 minutes and there have been no fires or explosions. Is this the new, more tame Shadow? I ran away from a pirate vulture. Oh, it wasn't giving chase, but it was certainly too close for comfort. So I'm not sure if that counts. Ooh. And also I am kind of focusing on getting some stuff done so we can actually do the scenario. Because I'm looking forward to that. Whoa! What happened?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I don't think I'm gonna fit the gun battery up here, but that will help strengthen that.
Mm. wonder if that's going to work.
What are we talking about now?
I'm trying to set up a auto crafting thing on the base, but lockers 2 ores ingots locker? What? Why?
How is our power doing? Fully recharged in 4
Oh.
days.
That is... No. Why are they trying to use lockers to store stuff?
Good question.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try that then. Did I mess up the automatic? No, that isn't false. Eh? Dwarf, I'm confused.
Well, that was easy. I didn't even have to do anything.
Oh, I see. Oh, place? Yes. Really cannot type false.
Decide out of the two of us, if either of us knows what's going on with Izzy's, it's going to be you.
Yeah, I just fixed the thing. Automatic container assignment was enabled on the base ship. Also, why is this one running in station mode? Oh, that's not the right area. Oh, right. I remember why. Because I was trying to load it up and then I forced it to be on station mode. There we go.
Yep, so it should hopefully unload now.
Let me quickly recompile this. Okay. Let's see. All containers for type ores are full. Oh, wait, that's not the right thing. Base PVIM for Izzy's inventory manager. Recompile one more time. And then it should hopefully catch this text panel with auto crafting. Or not, okay. Hang on.
That isn't attached to anything at that end yet. Okay, good.
Oh, that's one way to get rid of that.
But that's not what I was planning on doing up there, is it?
Am I just being dumb and unable to type auto-crafting, or is it just not auto-crafting? Yeah, no, that's right. Eh? I've gotten it to work on the text panel before. You know, I think the script probably thinks there is already a LCD for auto-crafting, but even then, you're supposed to have multiple.
Yeah, it normally works with more.
Yeah. I'm just gonna completely redo that thing then. Just quickly rebuild it. That should hopefully fix it.
Yeah, that should give us a nice target to aim for when we into land.
Yeah, still not working. Okay. That's it. Into the grinder you go. Okay, well, first of all, automatic container assignment. False. We'll go all the way down. And then you are in script mode station. Just gonna force that, just in case.
Right, so
items name correction.
We got more. We got some defenses which will be added to later.
All containers for type ores are full. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if that's why it's not doing it. Components are in here. Large cargo. Ammo? I could have sworn I typed that previously. No, it should not be type case sensitive. In fact, even if it is lowercase, it should automatically correct to a uppercase. Which is why I'm very confused as to why it's not working. Am I just not braining today?
No idea, I'm afraid. I mean, I could look at it, but I probably wouldn't be much more use.
Sorting cargo, balancing, auto crafting, filling refineries, uranium balancing. Yeah, my guess is that it's still looking at the old programmable block, and because that one already has auto crafting set up, it might be confusing it.
Turn it off and see if it works.
It's already off.
Oh.
That is something I did realize, so yeah, we might have to grind it down. It is time to kill a script. Literally.
Gotta love that time of day. The race is on. Can the Shadow get the auto crafting sorted before I chew through all 5,000 of the steel plate?
I hope so. One last time, Izzy. If you don't want to work now, then I'm setting up a production quota list.
Right, so that was going to be one of those.
It feels like my fingers are lagging. That is so weird. Oh, wait. Oh. What? Okay. So it is seeing the LCDs. It's just not doing the auto crafting.
That's useful. How many spotlights do you think we can get away with before it starts being an issue?
256.
Oh, okay. Is that an actual number or just one that you pulled out of nowhere?
I vaguely remember a number like that, because I just had a flashback to Splitsy doing the warfare testing where I think that got fixed. I'm not entirely sure though. So don't quote me on it, but...
Well, considering that I haven't built 100 yet, I'm fairly certain that I have some wiggle room.
Come on, script. I don't think autocrafting needs to be enabled. It should be enabled by default. Autocrafting, true. Although I feel like it might not have done the auto-crafting list, because I had no assemblers on the grid. But it's still not catching it, so let me try one last thing. Just place it here. Maybe it's somehow not connected to the grid properly or something, I don't know. This is my last attempt. If it doesn't work now, then I don't know. No items for crafting available. If you hit all items, check the custom data. Okay. One moment then. Let me try rebuilding the programmable block one last time. Because we are getting somewhere, at the very least. And apologies to everyone watching this. This is not the most exciting of content. I do realize this. Again with the face.
There is always the epilepsy-inducing welding stream.
I mean, I suppose if that's what you want to watch as well. We are both streaming, so if you do want to watch both perspectives, you can. Go back to auto crafting real quick. There we go. Okay. So, quick rundown of the issue I think we were having. I think Izzy's was unable to make a auto-crafting list because we had no assembler on the grid. And because Izzy's had that stuck in its little programmable brain, it didn't want to change that. So that's why I had to rebuild it. But now that I have both an assembler, a fresh programmable block, and a fresh LCD, it worked. Okay. Now to do one less boring thing.
Ah, you plonked an assembler over there. Well, for dedicated production area, would you like to see the space I have set aside?
Now is not a good time, but I shall check in a moment. As soon as I have this set up again. Large tubes, 500 should be more than enough. Medicals, 12. Medium caliber ammo, 300 should be fine. Metal grids, don't think we need 4,400. I think like having 2,500 is more than enough. Missiles, 100.
You doing disassembly as well then?
Hmm?
Are you doing disassembly as well then, or just
no.
assembly?
I mean, I can enable disassembly if we want to, but... One oxygen bottle is more than enough. 320 power cells. Radio communication, 150 should be more than enough as well. Reactor components, 100 is fine. Small steel tubes, 1,000. And steel plate, 5,000. Superconductors is at 300 and thrust components. Let's have that 960. Okay. There we go. That's better.
We want you to assemble. It's working. Although I've given it a chance to not work. Right.
There we go. Oh, I'm about to run out of power. Okay, good enough for now. Okay, the assembly area you said?
Yeah, basically between the front here and the cargo containers, this side of the not that conveyor line, you can do what you like with.
Oh,
I'm putting a walkway along the top of the along the top of the conveyor piping,
okay.
but um, I was thinking that area would be for refineries and assemblers, and if uh, if you want to do that now, otherwise I'll do it when I get around to it.
I'll do it now since we need that anyway.
Uh,
You have any preferences when it comes to conveyors?
uh, what? I was thinking branching off of this main pipeline going from the front door to the thing, to the cargo.
Need to...
If that's okay.
Yeah, works for me. So, how high up will that walkway be?
I will show you.
Okay, it's literally on top. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I do plan on having those refineries as well, so you can get up to a higher level using them.
That's kind. Uh, but yeah, that's at some point when we get around to it, linking up the catwalk over here to your bit out front would
We'll
be
find a
good.
way.
Right, so that one needs to be a wall, I guess. And then we go back to catwalk straight.
So how did the industrial summers go again? Ah, right, I see.
There's a lot of a lot of refineries.
Yes. What's the idea?
I hope you are putting a reactor in here somewhere, because our power is basically we are recharging but very slowly.
Okay, let me quickly do that then.
Mm,
So, what we might be able to pull off with this is if I put a tank in here, preferably a industrial hydrogen tank, I can make that look connected. Well, does that work? Making a lollipop. Basically.
And just welding up the bit to the walkway, which actually keep everything connected so they don't get ground down by accident. Although the auto crafting screen might need to move at some point because I was going to put another spotlight right now. But that's no particular rush. If it helps, I was also planning with this thing above there. If it helps, I see the bands on top of the cargo container here, with the spotlight on top of it.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
sorry.
I was planning on moving the spotlight down a block and having another cargo container on top of there at some point, and having like a bracing thing come off the side here. So let me just show you why. But in mind, it's probably easier than my and having like something come off there. If that is of help with your construction here.
Yeah, so basically I just wanted to look very science-y.
Fair enough. Well,
Oh,
I will. I just meant with your like bit here dangling it from the ceiling. The like if you were to pass it all the way across, it might fit. But I shall leave you to it, and I shall do some more work on our door, our entrance.
It doesn't really work. Wait. Anyway, let's weld up these shenanigans. Ow! Oh, Ouch. Space hurts when you don't have power.
Indeed. Has been something I've experienced on a regular basis today.
That's not that healthy.
No. Still healthier than how we were experiencing it during our no suit.
Oh, on Mars. Yeah.
What? Our one in space as well.
Yeah, that... That also was quite dangerous, wasn't it?
Where we got exposed to vacuum on a with frightening regularity.
Yeah. Not something I can recommend people doing.
Yes, don't try this at home, kids.
And I guess if you do, let me know, because I would love to go along to space. Lazy? Me? Well, I'd never.
Where would you get that idea from? Right, so...
Actually, I have... Wait a moment. Do they have connection at the bottom? No. They don't have the bottom, but they do have it at the top. Dwarf is right there. Yes, okay. Because then what we can also do is just have lines of tiny reactors. This will be a little bit difficult to hook up, but it might look fun.
Well, that's part of the charm, isn't it? So,
I did not realize that would actually hook up perfectly. I mean, of course I knew. That was the intention.
that one should be able to do similar.
There we go. That's one. Fake it till you make it, and remember that when you reach a certain level in the corporations, you fell upwards. Oof. Very true. There we go.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be cut out for the corporate lifestyle because every time I fall, it's very much downwards. Gravity and my soft doughy body have got a somewhat problematic relationship.
It's like you need to live on the moon. There's gravity there.
Indeed. I think the internet connection might be somewhat more problematic.
Nah, it'll be fine.
I mean, your ping to splitsy is bad enough. Can you imagine your ping to splitsy when you're on the moon?
Well, depends where the moon is in relationship to the Earth, I suppose.
Well, either way, it's not going to be great.
Well, it depends. Am I allowed to use StarNet, or?
Well, you'd have to. Oh, a really, really long cable.
I approve of this idea. I need this, actually.
How many guns do you think is too many on our front door?
No such thing. Never enough, I'd say. The average round trip for a signal to the moon is 2.5 seconds, so it would be on par with Splitsy. I would not want to play Space Engineers with a 2.5 second delay, at the very least. That does not sound pleasant at all. Oh, right, that one is no longer connected to cargo.
Right, so these go, they are too high, aren't they? Too high and very good.
Should be enough assemblers. Basically about 10 if you include the speed modules.
That's a hefty amount.
Well, it's only really 2 assemblers with 4 modules each. Oh! Thought I was standing on the ground. A ping of 2,500. You're fairly certain that you've seen that with Splitsy at times. Ooh. I mean, it depends how many subgrid shenanigans are happening. Because during the... was it the latest RV set war? It became a little bit unplayable. And I'm usually not one to winch at lag.
I'm
well,
looking forward to seeing those catapult shenanigans, though.
Me too. Me too. And I'm very scared of them, of course. Okay. I am so tempted to up the inventory size. Which has been happening on a couple of my games that I've been playing recently, but really not that bad.
Yeah, I just find that I have trouble adjusting back afterwards.
Yeah.
Like that server my friends ran, where the personal inventory size was 16,000.
That's quite large.
Yeah. It's like I didn't have to actually worry about personal inventory space because I had all of it.
I think they took space a bit too literal.
You're also playing with build and repair, which was
Ew.
yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Although I do have to be honest, I was thinking about using it in my single player game where I had to weld up many steel blocks. And the bots were just glitching out, like the AI enabled bots. But I decided not to, so all is good. One would hope at least.
Indeed, but given how many blocks I've welded up today, I'm kind of end up doing build and repair anyway. Or that stream where I welded up 120 solar panels.
Oh, yeah, you're a madman. Uh-oh. Discovered first class alliance? Do I see a ship we might be able to borrow?
Yeah, it's about so. That is very borrowable.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm effectively building a space castle.
Oh, I've been building a wall for a while. Ooh. I do really like the lights on the outside now. They make sense.
Yeah.
They're just a little bit, well, bright.
Yes, I need to go in it and adjust settings. I'm not sure whether to like keep them all like the bottom or to space them out like I'm doing at the top. On the top, they're also having guns.
So maybe space them out, but then have it be like in the middle bit where the top currently isn't supplied with light.
Right, makes sense.
Although that's a uneven spot, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. Also, maybe you could actually use the neon tubes in between those two platforms.
Yeah, I do have plans for neon tubes in parts as well.
Very nice.
Right, the...
Oh.
Inventory full.
And I'll also get around to painting it at some point.
Or are you going to pull a splitsy and just never get around to the painting and have the white grow on you?
No, I am planning on painting it. I mean, I might paint it in a different texture of light, but nice.
Well, With the no armor edges, we can technically pull off a gradient.
I'd thought about the outside being like white concrete, in fact.
Oh. Actually, now that I think about it, this assault cannon turret, it would be a fun shape for a ship as well.
Indeed.
Hey Spectrum, we're currently building the base, because we're doing everything but the scenario.
I spy doom voxels.
Doom voxels? In this game? No.
Yeah,
Say it ain't so.
Has been dealt with.
Actually, I'll load up those assemblers right now. I need to make sure that stuff is connected to the cargo network. But how? The top is probably the best area for it. Let's get another large cargo container in here first then.
Yeah, just slap it on the top now.
There we go.
Make sure it is actually conveyed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't remember if I put a reinforced one behind that spotlight.
You did not, but I'll do that right now. There we go. Let me quickly access that cargo. And get a few of those steel plates. What should I do interior? I do plan on covering it up, so it technically doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use this one for ease of use.
Right, so that one there is going to be one of those. Then 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. Are we going to paint it purple and glittery? No. Well, at least I'm not. Didn't say anything about Dwarf though.
I wasn't planning on purple glitter.
Four more of those. There we go. It's connected now, so we'll probably get a mid bay somewhere here. Even if it is just a temporary one. I wonder if it's going to let me. My guess is no. Oh no, it actually is gonna let me. Just
It is?
place it in terrain. That is very surprising to me. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Is there... I need to borrow the chair. 8 power, good enough. There we go. We now have a corner medical room at the left of the cargo containers. It is a temporary one, so feel free to move it once we have a better place for it.
Yeah.
You respawn as a strange mutant rock creature. Indeed.
How do you think I got the suit?
Oh, that's a good point. Or technically is already. Power efficiency? No! Ew!
That's what reactors are for.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Kostang. Look, second refinery is up and running. Oh, right. Usually it's smart to actually hook up the conveyor network for most things.
Indeed. So, we currently have... currently have 7 assault cannon turrets.
That should be enough.
We are going to get more.
Oh. Oh no.
Because, I've laid out space for like another, there's... To make the door, the entranceway symmetrical, there's space for another 3.
Oh, you do you.
I'm kind of working on getting the entranceway done this week, because next week I want to lay out an actual, you know, shipyard.
Yeah, that would be nice, because then I can also get some stuff up and running as well. Like, as soon as you have your base area for the shipyard laid out, I can make a drone yard.
Indeed.
Which I can then eventually convert into a ship. Hopefully. Because that was the plan.
As much as the Eternal Majesty is a nice ship, I don't want to take her into combat.
You grew too attached already?
But no, it's just not designed for combat.
Yeah, it does have some exposed tanks.
So it's got guns on so that because when it comes to NPCs and space engineers, I think it's better to have a gun and not need it than need it and not have it.
Very true.
That's turret 8 and 9 up.
That's one reactor. Oh, small reactor at least. And we are currently working on the second. But it... Wait, what? Don't we have uranium? Oh, we're still processing stone. But no, wait, we do have a lot of uranium. We have 28 ingots in 3 of the reactors.
Nice.
And that is per reactor.
Alright, it's going well then.
Yeah. Or at least I'd like to think it is. Oh, not enough computers. But why? Not sure, just queuing up 1,000. I'll check the inventory list momentarily. Okay, second reactor is also up and running. You know that I need to quickly fix this. E. See bits like this. How are the batteries doing?
I don't know, you're probably in a better position to check than I am.
Okay, and I will check momentarily.
Last time I looked, they were recharged in 4 days, but you've built reactors since then.
Oh. Recharged in 20 minutes, 18 minutes, 17 minutes.
Oh, good.
16. Yeah. Ow! Oh. Right. My butt may or may not have been in a thruster.
Sounds a bit toasty.
Yeah. It was. Toasting my buns. Yep, sounds about right. Yeah. But then you walk here and you see this. Is that your shadow that I see? Oh no, it's a turret. Still very weird though. Okay. Not to weld up the rest. So first let's get 8 steel plates. I need to get some more yield modules in here. Of course I barely not reach that. Reach it from here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put something
Yes.
in those gaps, not quite sure. Let me just do. Give more steel plate.
Queued up or just in your inventory?
No, just in my inventory.
Okay, I was about to say.
I think the assemblers are working hard to feed me with steel plate.
Not a healthy diet.
No. It's a bit sharp on the way out.
Yeah. MWG, welcome in. Welcome to We're Welding Up Everything Simulator.
Yeah, weld all the things.
Indeed. But I think I'm almost done with the industrial section.
Yeah, excellent.
4 refineries, each with yield modules, and 2 assemblers with 4 speed modules each. Yeah. And 2 reactors, of course. The only thing that's missing here is lights, but we'll figure that out later.
I have almost finished the top half of the door.
Ooh. Ooh. I like that. There are a couple modules on the back not welded.
I should probably also.
They seem welded up to me.
Going,
So there's 2 light armor blocks here. we go. And I don't know if I want to do these refineries yet, but we'll see. Also, I am carrying around a hydrogen bottle. I don't need one of those. Oh. Ooh. We have 100 rockets.
Ooh.
Yeah. Large cup. Oh, because all the uranium is going to the reactors. Right. And we're still processing a bunch of stone. So 594.
This definitely needs some colour on the outside, which isn't white. But I shall get to that shortly.
Also, I think it is goodbye for the space worm. It's going to be rebuilt. And upgraded. Evolved. Maybe even.
Inventory full.
Who knew? Inventory full.
Inventory full.
Also, not sure why I'm being so difficult. We literally have a grinding ship.
Indeed. You built it.
Indeed. Or I didn't really get much use.
Last year, in fact.
Yeah. And now it gets to eat a
Whoa.
giant space worm. Skywarp level of drilling into something? Depends how crazy I want to be with the subgrids. So, maybe.
Yeah, what we plan to do is we're just going to eat all of the asteroids surrounding the asteroid base, and then we're going to turn the resources into a heavy armor shell, which we will build around the asteroid base that we need to eventually defend.
I second this idea.
I thought you would.
Oh, bonk.
And because it's a grid, we could also put guns on the outside.
Just make a giant ball of guns.
Yep.
Although that kinda reminds me of the dodecahedron station in Elite Dangerous, but then with guns.
Yeah, but all of their guns are on the inside for some reason.
True. Seems
But
like a
on
design
the-
flaw to me.
Like on the inside, you cause a traffic violation on the inside and they will just shoot you. Cause a traffic violation on the outside and they're all kind of like, yeah, not our bag.
Yeah. What? Oh. For a moment, this small grid turned into a static grid. Not sure how I did it, but it happened.
Talented.
Indeed. I have not played any scrapyards yet. Oh, well, if you're referring to the new server, that is. Actually planning on doing that tomorrow.
Indeed.
Also, we might be getting somebody to join us with that dwarf.
Okay. Who did you have in mind?
Ninjet.
Sounds good.
That way we have somebody with a reasonable ping.
So he shall do all of the sensitive crane work.
Okay. So I feel like a jerk for saying yes, but he did offer.
Yes, he is the crane man.
Ninjet the crane man. But in terms of the scenario, not that much. I just never really saw much use to playing it single player. And multiplayer we just got distracted from.
I've played a little bit of it single player. And I certainly enjoy it, but it's... I would agree multiplayer is probably better.
Oh, you know a single player? Ooh.
Sounds like you need to find some friends. By that, no offense, was when I realised that you'd probably come over as
Yeah, that did sound a little bit, questionable.
Yeah, that is not the spirit in which it was meant.
MWG, are you a supporter of Splitsy? As in... monetary supporter? Your friends are you, yourself, and you. Nice. You're kinda cheap. Fair enough.
And that has created my working theory that MWG is from Yorkshire.
I mean, that's valuable promotion to Splitsy as well. Also, there is no shame here. I'm not trying to shame anybody, just want to clarify. I hope I should not have needed to clarify, but I just needed to get it off my conscience as well. Nom. This thing is so slow when loaded. But at least I have an offloading point on the ship I'm grinding down, so that kind of works out.
And then you'll have an offloading point where the ship you ground down was.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, I shall hydrate. Oh, and hello, Drifter. Not sure if I said hello already. If I didn't, hello again. Grindy, grindy.
I'm glad I didn't decide to build as many alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to hand drill this bit. So that bit. Is it?
Actually, I know a better name for this grinder ship. It's not the grinder that could. No, it is the Power of Worlds. Wait, no, the Power of Grids. There we go. Grid Nibbler. Although this one does not poop antimatter. And if it does, you're doing something wrong.
What? Considering that you'd need to find antimatter to grind it first, that's fairly impressive.
Do not underestimate grinding ships. What can I say?
And there's no dark matter that Nibbler poops, not antimatter.
Is it dark matter?
I believe it is dark matter, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember.
It's mostly because antimatter has got a tendency to react violently when it touches matter. Which is why I do think it was the case. Fun fact: where I went to university, they have a machine that makes anti-electrons.
Interesting.
And so I know a reasonable amount about dark matter because about antimatter. Sorry, because my tutor was kind of wrote his thesis about it.
Huh.
And
That's cool.
Had built his career around experimenting with this stuff. So.
No, the coolest thing that happened to me was my chemistry teacher burning his eyebrow off. Because he was telling everybody to be very careful around those chemicals and that it can go wrong, and then he burns his own eyebrow off, and I'm like, good example, teach! Exactly on how we're not supposed to do it.
Oh, I had a chemistry teacher who was absolutely bomb-proof. We demonstrating this experiment, which involved like heating acid over a flame, and like sending it through a condenser and all sorts of stuff like that. And he had this big setup, and he got everyone to gather close, and then the reaction was a little bit more vigorous than he had intended, and so this pear-shaped flask full of acid like exploded, showering the class with like shards of glass and hot acid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Luckily, we were all in lab coats with protective gear, so like that wasn't an issue. And the kid next to him looked like looked like utterly shell shocked, like just terrified. To which my teacher turned to him and was like, "Boy, pass me another one of those, will you?"
Terrified for life.
And, I always remember he had this big booming voice, and you could like hear him at the other end of the science corridor when he was telling someone off.
You idiots! That is not how you turn off a gas burner! Or at least something like that, I'd imagine.
Yeah, something like that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's, and we also had a teacher called Mr. Wilstone, who was a physics teacher with a worrying propensity towards getting shocked.
What?
Like he'd always manage to like shock himself when he was demonstrating something electrical. And so once I remember, well, I didn't actually see this, but I remember being told a story where he'd like left do you remember the big Van de Graaff generators? The like the ball thing with the rubber band and you put it charges up with static and you put your hand on it and your hair stands on it.
Oh, yeah. One of those.
Yeah. Our school had a rather large one, which he left on from his pre-lunch class, and then he had like a like free period afterwards, and basically went back in to like prepare for his last class of the day, and when he opened the door, it had enough charge to arc to the door handle when the door handle moved closer, and he got a rather large shock. Allegedly throwing him back against the wall.
Ooh.
But didn't seem to phase him much though, getting randomly shocked.
I guess it wasn't that shocking to him.
Guess you get used to it after a while.
Which is arguably not a good thing.
Yeah, I would agree, but it's probably not a good thing.
Low resistance meat bag. Oh dear. Although I guess in a way the human body is constantly shocking itself. Because movement. But nothing as extreme as that. I'd hope. Okay. I am left with a connector. So now we make a giant machine. The question is, how agreeable do I want it to be?
That's you. You're not kidding anybody. It's going to be Greeble to hell and back. We know what you're like.
Yeah.
It's like the fact here that I can't just build a door, a gate. It's got a. I can't just build a gate and put guns on it. It's got to look. It's got to look the business.
So, I do want to use hydrogen thrusters for this thing. So I'm thinking 2 hydrogen engines going forwards and 2 backwards. Because this is gonna be a hefty machine. It does need a lot of thrust power. But... Not sure how to set it up. I think what I'm gonna do is have a main chassis down the middle. Yep. Did we actually have AI enabled here?
Don't think so. Put it on next week if you like.
Might not be a bad idea.
Well, you wanted, you want some welding buddies.
Yeah. Although, with the way I'm building it right now, I guess I can technically use some welders, but... Eh.
These guns are not going to be able to see anything, but I'm putting them there for symmetry. And I might build a little... If... I suppose Shadow could also dig them out. When the mine is finished.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how soon that will be. It might be next week soon.
It is. This is not a important by any stretch of imagination.
Okay.
Basically, the guns on this bottom corner just don't have particularly good line of sight. Right, in fact, one of them doesn't have line of sight at all.
But two from all 6 dimensions. Are you crazy? No. Also, sorry, did not mean to interrupt.
But I'm putting them there for symmetry's sake. If anybody doesn't like it, they can suck it.
Oh. Well, you heard it here, folks. If you don't like what Dwarf's doing, you can suck it.
No energy. Yeah, so the point of those big old light panels are to basically point to the middle. So that when this side of the asteroid is in darkness, we can move in and out the door.
So I am still going to try and stay at the slender design of this mining ship. But it's not going to be a ship that will go into asteroids. It will be like... Oh, actually, I don't know how to explain it.
It's very industrial over here. Where did you put them? Where was the med bay?
To the back wall with the cargo containers. Also, there is no such thing as overkill. Overkill does not exist.
There it is.
And hey, Saif! How you doing? Are you beating the sickness still? Better be. Looking forward to getting back to work next week. I kind of sense sarcasm, but I'm not sure. Are you being sarcastic? Not sarcasm. Okay, good. Good. Like, to me, overkill is just future-proofing.
Preemptive escalation.
Yeah. Although, keep in mind that that does come from a Factorio player. It's like Helldivers. You could use an orbital strike or you could use a bigger orbital strike. Yeah, fair. This is a never surrender, yes.
So in my tabletop wargaming, we've got a sci-fi campaign going, and most sci-fi rules are just like World War II with bits stuck on. But we've been playing a few which have got things like orbital nuclear missiles on tabletop. You're just like, okay then, so that's going to remove like that side of the table.
Poor table.
Right. I am rejigging the conveyors so you are temporarily disconnected.
You could have said that before, because I just tried to retrieve steel plates.
Just one moment. You should now be connected.
That's it, I'm filing a complaint. I cannot work under these conditions.
Please see the earlier comment.
I'm supposed to get a 5-second notice. It was only 4.5.
I'm just making sure that both sides of the base are actually connected with a redundant conveyor line.
Yeah, that's fair.
So there is a conveyor line that runs on the over the door, and there is over the entrance, and a conveyor line that runs under the entrance. One would hope that they don't both get destroyed.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
If they do both get destroyed, we probably have bigger issues.
Yeah. Ow! Game, no, was not a good time for that. Let's see.
So that one is
Nom.
empty.
I'm not gonna use 2 large thrusters in every direction. That's
I'm going to.
way too much.
I'm going to use 3.
Oh. Calling me a coward. That is a very dangerous move.
You do realise it's now going to take 6 weeks to build that miner, and it's going to devour whole asteroids all at once.
How about a modular miner where this is merely a section of the miner that can be added to the ship recursively?
Yeah, it's going to take 6 weeks to finish, and eat asteroids whole when you finished.
Skywarp 2, Asteroid Boogaloo. Okay. Now for the most annoying bit, modding up the rest. Thrusters as weapons depend if you plan to bring your ship into melee. Seeing how I have 2 large hydrogen tanks on the outside? Not really suited for combat. Although I suppose you can argue it would be a relatively okay missile. But that is not the intention of this ship.
I'm sure you have some blueprints for actual missiles.
It's mostly functional missiles, yes.
Mostly functional is all we need.
I'd hope so, because you're not getting any more. What? I guess I was just confusing myself, as I normally do. And there we go. Okay, that's this stuff welded up. Well, almost. One thing. I just need to see one thing. How big is that range? If it would like to show me, that is. Wait, it apparently does not want to show me. Hmm.
You Doomvoxel, move.
What? You don't have to be so rude about it.
I wasn't talking to you. I
Oh.
was talking to the actual Doomvoxels.
Yep, that's perfect. But that also takes care of the lighting in my ship, I suppose. Wow, such vision. Oh,
You know what that space needs? A door.
it has a door.
Ah, so you have already preemptively put in your signature hosting door.
No, 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 no. I don't have a door on that side. Although I could fit one in very easily. But no. No. Bring that campfire feeling. Yeah, it is a little bit, aggressive. Also, how's your building going?
Not too bad. Almost finished. Well, finished is perhaps a strong word, but I'm chewing through the entranceway quite nicely.
Indeed. I like the look of it so far. Although you know what it needs? 2 googly eyes.
Where would TFE put the googly eyes?
Sure, he'd love to. But how soon do you think you can get it mostly complete or complete enough for you to be satisfied with it for this stream?
What? Probably about 10-15 minutes-ish, maybe.
Okay.
Uh,
Sounds good.
the I mean, the thing that should help me finish it is if you could run like blocks back from, well, if you could put blocks where this bit is planning to end on this side, I can then work on integrating that.
Wait, what? Oh.
You know, see this thing with the artillery on top. Where do you plan on it ending? Or is it going to go straight back into the rock face?
I can make it go into the rock face if that's easier. I don't really have a set plan for it yet. Like, I can also loop it back around, so it becomes like a standalone tower.
Well, up to you really. I just need to know so that I can integrate it with those pillars if I need to. Or I guess you can just, when you finish it, you can sort that out. That's
Well, I suppose we can put it back to the rock, but then have the living areas there as well.
I kind of thought about the living areas being like somewhere inside when you said about suspending stuff on the walls.
Oh yeah, we can do that as well.
Right, so
Maybe get some-
I will leave most of that for this session. I will just finish up to about here. I think we have done quite a bit though.
Yeah, we might actually be able to do the scenario this year. Although that might be a little bit optimistic still.
Yeah, that's no, slow down there, shall I? Oh, yeah. Right, so needs a bit of colour, but I can do that next week.
I'm thinking maybe we follow the Eternal Majesty's colors.
I was thinking of incorporating a bit of like the neon blue that you've done here, outside as well. And one thing I was going to do quickly was just to see how it looked. Neon tubes.
That is the plan, MWG. To get all the achievements.
Right, so I'd also planned to do... what do you think to the neon there?
Oh, one moment, please. Ooh. I kind of want to say have one in between, maybe, still?
What,
Make
in
one more
the...
line?
Yeah, in... Yeah?
And then maybe make them blue.
Could do. The middle set of these two lights was going to be flashing, as well, like the top and bottom ones, and the ones on the outside. But yeah, that works. And then we'll have like neon top and bottom, which will give some of that effect.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh.
I won't do that side.
Come on, thanks so much for the Prime sub.
Okay, I'm happy to leave that as is.
Nice. Also, Dwarf? This
Yep.
is kind of where I'm planning on ending that thing then. If that is enough space for you to work with.
Yeah, that's fine. That means basically the pillars on this side were going to be the same as the pillars on this
Okay.
other side, with some slight differences. Like I wasn't going to bother with the guns on the top there, and the guns on the bottom obviously wouldn't work with the thing here anyway. And you've got guns, you got the artillery on there anyway, so yeah. And would you want to link the walkway up with the one in here? Would you want to be able to walk from, say, the refineries all the way to the mining ship, for instance?
Probably. But we can do that with like an interior tunnel as well.
Yeah, basically you'd like have like an entranceway kind of coming out like here-ish, I guess. So. Okay, I shall go find the cryotube.
Bang! Jeez. The sensitivity on those guns is quite low.
Indeed.
We don't have a walking area to... Also, why do I feel like... What?
What?
Oh, the ship is not parked in an aligned manner.
No.
That's why the gravity is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, did we just place it wrong? But no, it's fine.
Quiet tubes at the other end of the ship.
Yep. I was just going to the med thing. Also, I forgot we had that cute little quarters there. The isolation room.
Yeah, feel free to put the mankini in the isolation room.
That is a sentence. You can't sleep in space? How do you tell day from night?
Just sleep whenever you like.
I forgot we had the sleep mod enabled. But that's hilarious.
Oh dear.
Yeah, okay. Do we have anybody we can raid into? Because I do like doing that.
This is good. Also, it also passes things along. Like I have been raided this evening, which I was very appreciative about, and I shall be thanking them personally as well.
I'm sure you can win a round of bar against them in appreciation, right? Appreciation.
I can lose a round of bar against them in appreciation.
Fair enough.
D has kind of no lifed it to the point where he is a very good bar player. I have not no lifed bar, so I'm mediocre at best.
I have not played it. Well, okay, I have played it for like 5 minutes because the game would not allow me to play for any longer, so...
Oh, well, that's a shame. Right, so have you found us a target?
I think I have, I'm just not sure how their name is typed. I don't know if it's a capitalized I or an L, which makes it very hard to write into. Hang on. There we go. Flash raid. Bam. That's raid into them. They're currently flying. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but I like their title. Additional minerals required. And it reminds me of StarCraft, which brings me back quite a ways as well.
Additional minerals are always required.
Indeed. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've had a good time with the stream, because I know I did. And did you, Dwarf?
I did, yes.
Glad to hear it.
Next week I plan on sorting out a place to actually build ships, and then probably the week afterwards build a ship.
And then the week after that?
No
Get
surrender.
distracted by something else. Oh. Yeah, no surrender. Woo!
Yeah, indeed. Let's do it.
Yeah, I am looking forward to actually being able to do the scenario. We've been trying this for, yeah, we've been doing it for a while. But, yeah, I will be back tomorrow with some Ares at war? Yeah, I did actually say that correctly. Wow. Autopilot doing the right thing. But I will be doing some catapulting shenanigans with Splitsy. Because I know he's been doing more of that.
RVs at war.
Indeed. But yeah, have a good one everyone, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye!
See you next time.